Welcome back everybody to Mega Man 4 Buster Only No Death Run, and this is the third stage of Cossack's Fortress, which introduces something new to the Mega Man franchise, which is a side-scrolling level where it forces you to proceed onward as soon as you make a movement, as demonstrated there. So I don't believe the first three Mega Man games introduced anything like this, so this is definitely new and a breath of fresh air of a sort for the Mega Man franchise. This of course gets to more annoying levels in future games like Mega Man 8. Either way, you gotta do these shield cannons as soon as they come on screen, because they're open then. Otherwise, you're gonna have a devil of a time trying to fire upon them. Oh gosh. And you're gonna run into problems just like that. Come on, I know you're there. There we go. So as you can see, as soon as they come on screen, they're open. But if you miss your opportunity, well, it's just gonna suck for you as you try and get rid of them as the screen continues to scroll with no mercy. And of course this ends. This is a fairly short segment with a jumbig. Then we get into a very tricky room. Since I'm not going for a perfect run, I'm not too concerned about it. However, I can get through the first one and tank some damage on the first platform, but the second one will knock me off. So I want to get so far into the second one, so when I get hurt by the spine, I'm already there. Oh, and a little bit of energy. So that's how to tank the damage and not have it force you to fall off to the platforms below. Now, pretty much the stage is more or less over for me. I don't really have much more to say other than these weird platforms, which I'm so used to how they function in Revenge of the Fallen, it just seems weird to me that their normal way of functioning is actually kind of like a platform in Yo-Yo Man stage, where every time you jump off, they rise up. But yeah, the rest of this stage is pretty simple. You just take your time, shoot the Saturn ringers or whatever they're called, before they get too close, and you're pretty much at the end of the level before you know it. It's more platforming than anything else. Oh, and you want to get onto this platform way early before the screen scrolls you off and kills you. If you want to get that E-Tank, you're going to need the balloon, and you're going to have to slide across on the balloon to get there, but yeah. Now this is a very interesting boss. I don't know what they're called, but you start with the first one that's on top, and you get about 3 good hits, maybe 2, before it gets close to you. It has 2 rates of fire, straight down, and of course off to the sides diagonally. And it can alter its speed at any time and direction. And there's really not much to say about this particular boss, other than, of the 2, this is actually the harder one. And that's saying something. Alright, now we're on to the easier one of the 2. This one, unlike the previous, actually goes all 4 walls, and you have 2 chances to hit it every single time. I guess 3 if you really want to chance it while it's on the ceiling, but I don't want to chance it. So I don't really want to chance getting too far away from one side of the room, because the more I move around this room, the more chances I have in actually messing something up and falling down to my death. So, unlike the previous one, this goes at a consistent pace and has 2 different attacks, as you've probably already seen. His most dangerous one is that right there, the little glowing ball, which he kinda homes in on your position, but not really. But of the 2, this one is definitely easier, as long as you take it slow and you don't take too many risks. This should be the final shot. Ow. The hitbox is wonky, though. But yeah, this stage actually was not bad at all, considering the previous 2 that I had to deal with. So kind of a nice breather, this one. And we're on the final stage, which I believe is the longest stage of all the Fortress stages in this game. And even actually has an alternate path, as you can see. I think this is the first game in the series that actually showed the layout of the level in the map screen, so that's cool. But here's a little sneak peek of the final Cossack stage. And until next time, see y'all later, and stay retro. So we just had one outtake, and this was just me being greedy and not reading the signs of the boss all too well. This is what I'm telling about, the dangers of him changing speed and direction at a moment's notice. Caught me in a trouble here and gave me my one outtake for the level. Kinda silly that.